pulled back a little bit from India, and we're going to continue working away. We're mainly kind of just waiting at this point in the game. We've kind of already won, but it's a matter of just waiting until enough time has passed until we win. Which is a little bit odd that that can happen in Civ, but that's just how Civ is. A little bit of an issue over here. I'm really amazed at how he had so much damage. I think it was the Defender of the Fate made it like really difficult to deal with him. We're going to take a hit here with the machine gun, which should do ba-bam, an incredible amount of damage, and then we'll take a hit with this artillery just to soften up a little bit. And now we're going to continue smashing away at this encampment. Good stuff. We've pulled back more or less with our armor, and we're going to put it into a defensive formation just for the time being. I could upgrade to modern armor, and I think I will do that with these guys. The difference in power will be significant. Let's see here. In Mbanza Mbata, I think Military Academy is in order. I do want to go up to the maximal. I have a builder here. So what are you going to do for me, builder? I think there's not really many unimproved tiles in my empire. If I look around... no, there really isn't. I mean, there's a couple. There's one over here. There's one over here. So I suppose there's probably no harm. I mean, what impact is this really going to have on the outcome of the game? Probably not much at all. So it's probably not even worth my time. I'm just going to put this guy to sleep because he's not much use. Now, you are ready for a promotion. You're going to take emplacement, which will give you defense against attacking cities. We will take Mbanza Kongo. We'll trade with that city. You'll also be trading with Mbanza Kongo. You're going to fall back here to go into fortify mode next turn. Yeah, all right. I think things are... I would say things are going pretty reasonably well for me. Oh, there's a jet fighter there. I am going to want to go jump on that and pillage that. I don't want them to have Reign of the Skies. It's not good for me if they have that. I just traded for a bunch of amenities from Victoria, which is great for me. Really going to improve my ability to absorb this war weariness without losing my... Oh wow, these encampments can attack these jet fighters. That's really interesting. Pillage that, pull back, go here, pillage that, pull back. Right, so it's time to start hammering this away again. So we'll shoot. We'll shoot. You can actually get rested here. Maybe it would have been better to put him inside the city. We'll take a shot with this field cannon. Right. Then we will head on over to our Mbanza Mpangu. And you just finished helicopters, which is great. Those are really highly mobile units. I could maybe pick up a couple of anti-air guns. And we will, just for the fun of it. Helicopters are a little bit weaker than the modern armor, but they have some advantages, you know, mainly in the form that they come a little bit earlier and they can get different promotions, so they're quite good. We'll get you to skip your turn there, next turn. So yeah, as I said, we're we're just kind of in this waiting game phase of the game. Looks like some more city-states declared war on me. Are they ones I had? No, I don't mind. Particularly if city-states declare war on me. I don't have any really neighbor city-states except for Buenos Aires, so it doesn't bother me in the slightest if they decide to go that route. He has a lot of these jet fighters coming out, so I'm gonna want to keep an eye on that. Okay, we can't pillage that. That's good. You guys go back into fortify mode. We will take a shot with this artillery. Okay, we have a promotion available on this guy. We've Mbanza Kongo has just finished a modern armor army. So where is your encampment? Here. Right? Oh no, over here. So once we have filled the front line with modern armor, we will switch to more ranged solutions. In the meantime, actually, why don't you pick me up a fully built artillery army to really start hammering away at the enemy. Mvemba, you have finished your zoo. So how many turns away is this? This is roughly 5 turns. So why don't you pick up a little bit of a campus research, or you could maybe pick up a unit. So we're 5 turns away, so you could pick up something. Well, yeah, why don't you grab me an anti-air gun? There's no harm in it. Go by foot. So my spy was killed, but it's okay. He's not. He doesn't matter. Basically, it doesn't matter. The game will be won whether or not he is there or not. We will be very close to taking this out soon. In fact, we could take it out now. Next turn with this modern armor army. We have a helicopter. Getting him into position on the flank. Yeah, we may as well stick a lumber mill here next turn. I like how this Cossack has been just stuck in here forever. Enjoy your home. Alright, this guy took a hit. But once we take out this encampment, we should be able to move forward and start hitting the cities. With our artillery and stuff. Professional sports. So this unlocks the stadium, which is +2 amenities to all cities in range, and the estadio, which is actually a pretty decent thing. We'll see if we can. I don't know. I think this comes kind of too late into the game to really be buildable. Stadiums generate +1 amenity. That's actually pretty cool. Alright, so I think the thing to do here is to take this out with my modern armor. And then begin moving my units forward a little bit to surround the city. We will be moving our artillery forward a little bit. You should be able to hit it from 1, 2, 3 from these 2 tiles. The balloon needs, these 2 need to go up onto this hill, and then the next will go here. Next artillery. So unit needs orders. Let's get waiting. Pushing on Srinagar now. You go over here, build a lumber mill. 1 extra production. You know, there's no harm in doing it. It takes up a little bit of my, you know, my energy, my concentration, but it's not a big deal. I can't help. I feel like this game went reasonably well for me. You know, I didn't really get a lot of room to settle, but I feel like I managed to make the best out of the cities I did get. Like if you compare the land that Egypt got access to, like they have a lot of tundra.
God said, "Let there be light." He surely must have meant perfectly coherent light.
Because if you look here, they have what, 1, 2. I would say they have probably 6 good cities, and some of these are even in deserts. So maybe they only really have 5 cities, whereas I had like 6 just really decent cities. 6 really good land. 6 enough land for 6 really good cities is what I'm trying to say. Whereas I feel like Egypt, they only really had land for, even though they have way more cities, they only have land really for maybe 6 cities as well. And sure, they have a little bit more, like with Memphis and Shadet and Nechen and Swinet and Mendes and Edfu and Buto. But you know, these are all like tundra cities and stuff, and they're not that great. Tundra coastal non-river cities, those are not good compared to just my straight river cities. I do have 2 coastal cities, but that's neither here nor there. Alright, so the big thing to do here is probably just keep making artillery really quickly. In the support of the war effort. So you can actually take an upgrade here, I think is the thing to do. We'll move this guy forward, move this guy forward, move this guy forward, move this guy forward, and we'll take a shot at the city. There's no reason not to. Move you forward a little bit. You're a little bit vulnerable, We want to be careful. I'm surprised I'm not controlling all of the tiles around the city, but maybe they'll update next turn. So we're going to take a shot here. Skadoosh. You finished a medic, so make me another one. Move up here. Right, that's grand. I think I'm going to scoot you back and level you up. You know what? Why don't you go here and pillage that next turn? I'm going to move up over here into this ruins to shoot the city from. Next turn. I want to be very careful about negative amenities because that will slow down my... oh, I need to get this modern AT out of there. That will slow down my victory condition, so the march, because it'll hurt my production. So we are about to pick up the Launch Mars reactor and the thermonuclear device, but we're not super interested in the thermonuclear device. We're more interested in the win condition thing. Probably only really one. I might even extend this episode in length just to get the game finished. And you know what? I think we will do that. We'll do this extra long episode, or maybe we'll do it the next one. It depends on how close I am by the time I finish this episode. That's what it's really going to depend on. Pillage this here. I pulled that guy out. We're not going to attack with this. We're going to fortify. I want to be careful with my negative amenities here. Kinshasa, you just finished artillery. You probably want to grab an observation balloon as well. So where would be a good spot for this artillery? Probably over here. You can get up here. I want to get my medic into the fray. So we'll stick him there for now. We'll get the mechanized infantry attached to that medic too. Be a good idea. Now choose production. Go to Mvemba. And I think we will grab an arena on the way just for the extra amenity. The extra amenity provides a little bit of armor against the war weariness, so I'm going to take it. I did get an AA here. So we're going to move that AA over. A couple of AA is good. Oh, do you know what? We could probably upgrade our artillery. If I could find some artillery that hasn't moved fully. Well, next turn, because I think we unlocked rocket artillery, right? We go in here. Oh no, here it is. It's guidance systems. Let's see if my bombard strength would go up to 95 from what's the baseline here with this artillery? It would be 15 more damage. It might be worth it to pull them back and upgrade them and research that. I'm so close to a win though, so I don't really see a point. Mbanza Mpangu. We're gonna go and we made an AA gun, so that's pretty good. We will instead now. I would really like to be building air units to support my things, but I can't. As far as I can tell, yeah, I don't have the required stuff. I don't have aluminum. Which is disappointing that, you know, I just can't build those because I didn't get enough of the material. So I don't see any harm in maybe getting some. See, what can I get in a reasonable amount of time? Why don't you just, I think we have enough frontline units, so we'll grab some artillery. Mvemba. How much to purchase the stadium? Quite a bit. We won't be able to purchase that. What you could do for one turn, though, is probably just grab like a builder so that the overflow is nice. Let's skip turn on these guys. Okay, so you pillaged and you now went to full health. That's good. So I should, if I stick a modern... Okay, yeah, now I have surrounded the city. Great, so it won't recover health anymore, so we can slowly whittle away. I'm going to get you to fortify until healed. We will get you to build that lumber mill. Unit needs orders. Okay, we have another AA unit over here, which is great. We'll move you forward a little. Next turn. Okay. Yeah, I think we might finish off this one in like 5 minutes, and then next turn we'll do an extra long episode to finish out the game. Because we're still cracking away here at the victory condition. India hasn't quite managed to catch up. And you know, I think this phase of the game, it really, particularly, and as far as I can tell, this problem is prevalent in multiplayer as well, is that there is a point where you've essentially won the game. And I've talked about this before on this channel, on this probably even on this series actually as well. There's a point in the game where you've already won, but it's like you just kind of have to wait until you do the sequence of moves that ends the game. Like, it's pretty clear at this point that I'm going to win the game. I'm going to win this war, take home the bacon, so to speak. But I still have to, I don't want to say grind, but there's an element of that to it. Like, I have to like churn my way. I like to call it churning. I have to churn my way through the turns to get to the win screen, you know? And I don't like it. I don't think that's very useful. So let's go back down here to launching the Mars reactor. We are definitely going to want to pick up the civic card with the... Have I actually unlocked that? No, we're unlocking the space race in 6 turns. Well, I mean, that's that. So we are 2 turns away from computers robotics. This guy will add, if I were to use him, wake up, will finish the final part in 1 turn. So we're ready to walk away with the victory there pretty soon. So we'll link this up with this unit, and I guess we'll link this up with this unit here. So we have a little bit of AA cover. You're gonna wait next turn. All right, yeah, you may as well build that. So wait next turn. Fortify here. Fortify here. Observation balloon. You should be linked. There we go. I managed to just crack out a builder here. I don't, not really much point to it. We'll just run over here and improve this forest. Alrighty then. Took a little bit of hits on our units. Not a big deal. They're pretty resilient to damage at this point because they're fortified and they're really high level and they're all armies. Okay, we have artillery pounding the city. Now, I could combine these artillery and that might be effective, but I like the idea of building up experience on them and then merging in artillery later. That's sort of what I'm doing at this point. I'm trying it out to see how it works. Hammer in the city. Unit needs orders. I suppose there's no harm in actually using this as an attacking unit. Medic, stay there. Keep changing with the best cities. You can take a shot here at this city. Kapow. Do a little bit of machine gun fire. Won't do a whole lot, but it'll help a little. Yeah, we're really close to a win here, which I'm super duper impressed with. I'm impressed with how well the Congo actually held up in a deity run. I thought they weren't going to be super great, if I'm totally honest. I was a bit skeptical about how good they would be. I don't know what the difference is between these lumber mills, but I'll just pick one. Yeah, I was a little bit skeptical about whether or not I would be able to actually pull this off with the Congo, but They were certainly an interesting civilization, and I want to play them again. I like their bonuses. I like their city aesthetic as well, and I like the colors. Like I like the if you look at the cities, they have like yeah, sure, I'll take that deal. Goodbye. If you zoom in, you can kind of see. Well, this city has walls, so it's kind of harder to see. So we just unlock computers.
That they do what you tell them to do.
If I go in here and check it, you can see like little huts, and they're kind of, well, I wouldn't say huts, but their buildings have this kind of, you know, jungle kind of aesthetic, where they have the leaves and stuff on top of them. They look great. I love the aesthetic. Okay, so we're going to choose production here. We have the Mvemba. I did just want to pick up the arena. Otherwise, I'll just pick up like a cheap and cheerful unit. Maybe we'll pick up some mechanized infantry. Who knows? Who knows? Mpinda, you're gonna keep making artillery for me, buddy. Oh, next turn. So I want to do a little bit of shooting to get these promotions. So I merged you in, and now you're a little bit stronger. So I'm interested to see how much damage you will do next turn. Yeah, you should have been going there. I can't really see any places to improve tiles with it. I mean, I could just stick down farms, but like, it won't do much, but I'll stick them down anyway. Alright, so I guess we will call this an end to this episode, and then next episode we're going to finish off the game. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I want to thank you very much for watching. Please remember, if you want to see more episodes of me playing Civilization 6, or indeed any other game that I play, make sure you subscribe to the channel to get notified when new videos come out. If you want to directly support my channel, please leave a like on the video. It increases my ratings on YouTube and all that sort of good stuff. And if you got feedback, you know, leave a comment. Other than that, I want to thank you very much for watching. I hope you guys are enjoying this series. I'm having a lot of fun playing. I love you all very much, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.